If you have no gallbladder and you're in your 40s, the likelihood it is that you'll probably end up with some estrogen dominance, and here is why, and 3 things that you need to do to fix it. So, your gallbladder is like a little reservoir for bile. Bile is actually created in the liver, and then it goes into the gallbladder to be stored, and then when you eat foods with fat in, that bile dumps into the gut in a concentrated form to help you digest those fats, but it does so much more than that. It's actually your exit route out of your body for estrogen metabolites. So the liver breaks down estrogen after it's been used. Those metabolites go into bile and bile dumps it into the gut. Super important, because what we don't want is something called enterohepatic recirculation to happen, which is essentially where that estrogen that has been broken down, rather than getting out of the body, recirculates back into the system. That drives estrogen dominance. Not what we want, because then what you end up with is the bloating, the fat gain around the hips and the thighs, the PMS, the mood swings, the fluid retention, all of the things that come with estrogen dominance. So that bile flow is so important. It's not that you're not making it when you don't have a gallbladder, it just means you don't get that concentrated dump and that estrogen detox process happening as efficiently. So 3 things that you can do. Firstly, eat foods that support healthy bile flow and healthy bile production. These are things like bitters, artichoke hearts, beets, rocket, dandelion leaves. They mean that you are going to create better quality bile and more flowing bile. Secondly, ensure that you take an ox bile supplement when you eat fatty foods. This is essentially like replacing that dump of concentrated bile into your gut, and that means that's going to help with that estrogen kind of binding and packaging in the gut to get it out, because how you get it out is when you poop. And thirdly, ensure that you have enough fiber in your diet, 30 grams of fiber. Fiber, again, is like a little package that binds up that estrogen to help you get it out of your body when you poop. No fiber, no package. But there's one caveat that comes with that. If you have poor gut health and you start ramping up fiber, you're probably going to feel worse. It's going to make you feel bloated, uncomfortable, foggy, because it will essentially start feeding the wrong bacteria that are already in the gut and overgrowing. And this is something really important. When you have no gallbladder, you have to take extra care to look after your gut, because bile is also an antimicrobial in the gut. Less bile flow, less antimicrobial action, more likelihood of overgrowths of bad bacteria that you do not want, that when they take hold can cause havoc throughout your entire system, not just the gut. So if you found this helpful, let me know below. And if you want more tips like this, I actually have a free 5-day access pass to my new online community that's launching in the next 2 days. I can give you that access pass if you just comment access below, and within there is courses on gut health, bloating, IBS, detox, hormones, the whole shebang, and it's yours for free.